right, she laughed, smoke escaping out a pierced nostril. She edged the coffee to her pout, but didn't sip. You're about to go in there and break somebody's legs, and you have moral issues with suing Jack-in-the-Box? The people inside are no good people, Louie reasoned. He checked his cell phone, a constant tick. And the people who hired you? Are they good people? Be quiet now. He slipped his phone inside his white denim jacket. What room again? 412. Louie opened the glove box, removed a pair of metal nunchaku. He never took a gun, and even the nunchaku were simply for backup. Okay, here I go. Time is money. Lock up. I'll be right here, yo. Call my cell if you take another way out. Louis sighed, popped his collar up like Elvis. Dutch thought about that now. With those outsized amber glasses and white jacket, Louie Mo kind of resembled an aging Chinese Elvis. He even walked like one, despite a slight limp, as he moved past lit-up palm trees and the big hotel marquee. Welcome, Sports Memorabilia Convention, June 4th through 6th. Dutch watched him go, with only slight disdain for the way things were. Actually, she was kind of used to it now. She sipped the coffee, considered it still hot enough to burn her leg and justify calling 911. But not right, says Louie Mo. If Elvis was the king of rock and roll, what would Louie Mo be, she wondered. An old 80s song came into her head, The King of Pain. Perfect. On the 4th floor of the Marriott, Louis spotted a room service tray, half-eaten spaghetti carbonara, 2 empty wine glasses, left outside some guest's door. He picked it up in careful silence and moved down to room 412. He buzzed the door and called out, "Room service," in his broken English. The guy who cracked the door was slight and unhealthy-looking, with sideburns that could house mole rats. Behind him, a fat man overwhelmed a chair while a third guy, blond and fine-boned, arranged sports memorabilia on one of the queen-size beds. "We didn't order no room service," said Sideburns, turning to look at the fat man straining the chair. "You order—" Louis slammed the tray into his face, kicked him in the solar plexus. The fat man, never leaving his chair, clawed for something inside his windbreaker. A gun, small and Austrian-made. Louis' spinning heel kick got there first, crushing the guy's mandible. Completing a full spin, Louis intercepted the third man, trapped his elbow, broke it. Then he did the same to a knee with a low, practical sidekick. Nothing fancy. A toilet flushed, and a fourth man entered, towel in hands. He stood blinking for a second, then dropped the towel and grabbed awkwardly for a baseball bat among the sports prizes. Louis spun with a back fist, whipping his first 2 knuckles into the man's temple. The batter crumpled into the narrow space between the queen bed and the wall. 2.3 seconds. That's all it took. The entire fight. Fuck, Louis said, his second favorite English word. He turned to the arranged items on the beds, whispering strange American sports names to himself as he tried to remember what he came to retrieve. He tossed a framed team photo aside, then a scrapbook full of baseball cards, a hockey stick, a catcher's mask, a shadow box containing a trophy ring. And, propped up on the bank of pillows, an Oakland Raiders jersey, number 99, signed in Sharpie and framed. Grabbing the collectible, Louis hurried to the second bed just as the batter lifted his head, groggy. Louis punched him in the face, then took inventory. Almost immediately, he spotted it. A football resting on a mahogany stand. He checked the signature, claimed it. Stepping over the guy whose face and shirt were splattered in carbonara, Louis tried to calm his breathing and get out with the items. He darted into the hallway, looked back. The third man was up on his knees now, trying to operate his iPhone with his unbroken left hand. "What about the helmet?" Dutch said, throwing the Chevy into a U-turn. "No helmet." Louis was looking over his shoulder at the Marriott, where something was going down. Men were scrambling, a security guard was running, first one way, then the other. When Louis turned back around, he saw a black Escalade lurching out from the parked cars and trying to block